first race of the afternoon. Has a full field of 8 starters behind the gate. From the rail out, 1 is May Island Mist and Joe Campbell. 2 is Tommy 2 and Dave Ratchford. 3, Will It Fit for Freddie Morrison. 4, Putnam's Paradise, Angelo Camelli. 5, Coriano Ridge, Lee Collins. 6 outside, Dominating Force, Richie Barlick. Your 2 trailers are 7, Princetown Jory and Jack Ellsworth. And the 8 is Atlantic Turismo and Miles Heffernan. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go. They're off and pacing, and they're all leaving out here. And Will It Fit quickly into the first turn, goes to a break. Little rough gated there in the first turn. Will It Fit up on the far outside, Putnam's Paradise. Inside third, getting away, that's Tommy 2. And from the outside fourth is Atlantic Turismo. Inside fifth, Princetown Jory. Then we get back 6 on the outside to Coriano Ridge, who looks for a spot. Now Atlantic Turismo is on the run, but quickly back pacing there in 6th. Early trailer at the back is Dominating Force. They straighten out down the back stretch to the opening quarter, and Fred Morrison has sent Will It Fit right to the front here. The opening quarter's up in 31 and 4/5 seconds. Putnam's Paradise left alertly, got away second. Tommy 2 races inside for 3. Princetown Jory settled in along the pylons 4th. Inside 5th is May Island Mist. Then we get back 6 to Coriano Ridge. Atlantic Turismo 7th. And moving off the 3/8 turn from the back, Dominating Force. They straighten out in front of us first time. Will It Fit has opened up a 2-length lead on the front here. Putnam's Paradise gets away second. Tommy 2 under some Ratchford urging there along the rail third. Half's up in 1:02 and 1/5 second. Princetown Jory is 4th. Moving up on the outside 5th, Dominating Force. Then inside 6, Coriano Ridge. May Island Mist and Atlantic Turismo at the back. They're at 5/8, and Will It Fit now has opened up 4 lengths on this field as they straighten out down the back stretch. Second and final time. Putnam's Paradise inside second. Tommy 2 still there inside third. Princetown Jory races in along the pylons 4th. Dominating Force back out on the outside 5th. They race past 3 quarters in 1:33 and 1, and this 2-year-old Nuke's victory gelding. Will It Fit looks strong on the front end. Fred Morrison's asking for more, and he's getting it this afternoon in the opening dash. 5 open lengths as they swing off the turn second and final time. Putnam's Paradise inside second. Princetown Jory looks for racing room along the pylons third. Tommy 2 the outside 4th. They're in deep stretch now, and it's Will It Fit far outside. Dominating Force. Putnam's Paradise along the rail. Will It Fit wires them here in the first. Looks like Putnam's Paradise inside second, and the hard closing Dominating Force on the outside will be 3. This afternoon's second race has a field of 8 starters lining up behind the gate. From the rail out, 1 is Sensible Force and Kevin Bailey. 2, Island Crown, Angelo Camelli. 3, NS Gypsy for Dave Kelly. 4, Cubic Ulysses and Bob Campbell. 5, Ethan's Big Guy, Miles Heffernan. 6 outside, The Little Munster, Joe Campbell. 2 trailers, 7, Tip Hill, Booze Hag, John Hocko, and the 8 is Lexus Gracie and Jack Ellsworth. Race 2 is at the top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. Great looking start in here. 5 wide, they're leaving out into that first turn, and from the rail, Sensible Force gets the first call. Inside second, getting away, there's Island Crown. Up on the outside and driving third, NS Gypsy. On his back 4th, there's the Little Munster. Inside 5th, Tip Hill Booze Hag. Then we get back 6th to Lexus Gracie. The early trailers are Ethan's Big Guy 7th and Cubic Ulysses at the back. We're going to have a good opening quarter here. Inside Sensible Force, outside NS Gypsy, and the battle's on. Bailey says go, and Sensible Force responds. 30 and 1, they race past the opening quarter with Sensible Force on the point. Inside second, getting away, Island Crown. Now looking to take a tuck third, NS Gypsy, the Little Munster. Campbell says go, and there he moves up first over on the outside now. Third, second, and going to the top. Inside 5th, getting away, NS Gypsy. Then we get back 6th to Lexus Gracie. Ethan's Big Guy is 7th. And at the back of the field, Cubic Ulysses racing in front of us first time. Now to the top, the Little Munster and Campbell. Sensible Force inside second. They're at the half in 1 minute flat. The Little Munster looks to clear for Campbell. Sensible Force battling back on the inside second. Tip Hill Booze Hag well spotted now second over third for Hocko. Getting away inside 4th is Island Crown. Lexus Gracie and Ellsworth, they get into it third over on the outside 5th. Inside 6th, NS Gypsy, then back to the trailers. Ethan's Big Guy and Cubic Ulysses, the Little Monster. Campbell sent him on, and he drives on. Now clears to the front by 3 open lengths. 1:30-1, they race past 3 quarters. Sensible Force now got back 4 lengths inside second. Tip Hill Booze Hag races first up third. Lexus Gracie inside fourth. They're off the 7/8 turn, second and final time. The Little Monster and Joe Campbell, they're all on the lead here now by 5. 6 open lengths looking for more. Campbell's under a hand drive here in the second. The Little Monster will win it. Second inside Sensible Force. Tip Hill Booze Hag gets up to be 3. Alton Hanover, co-owned by John Ratchford and Linda Shepard Ratchford, North Sydney. Joe Campbell catch driving this afternoon. 2:01 the mile for 6. The Little Monster. Entries are lining up behind the gate. It's post time here for the third. And in race 3 this afternoon, we have a full field of 8 starters. Note again, folks, the post positions from the rail out will be the Grinch and Joe Campbell. Then Bold as Life, Dave Kelly. Dunashton Gin leaves from 3 for Richie Barlock. 4, Charlie's Image, Greg Sparling. From post position 5, Butt Watcher and Jason McNeil. 6 outside is Dude and Ryan Campbell. Your 2 trailers, 7, R.S. Lewis, Rod Hurley, and Deadly Dieppe and Bob Campbell. From the top of the stretch, here they come. There they go. They're off and pacing, and the Grinch fires out from the rail position for Campbell to take top spot into that first turn. Inside second, getting away, that's Bold as Life and Dave Kelly. Outside third, Dunashton Gin, and Dude is out 3 wide here in the early going for Campbell as they swing off the first 8th down the back stretch for time 1. Then we get back 6th inside to R.S. Lewis, and the trailers are Butt Watcher and Charlie's Image. They race past the opening quarter, and the Grinch has set up shop on the front. Inside second, Bold as Life, 29-2. Good opener in here in the third. Joe Campbell sent the Grinch to the front end. Getting away second, Bold as Life. Now finding a seat third, Dude in along the rail. Racing at it from 4th. Inside, that's Bold as Life. 5th, inside Dunashton Gin. Now we have movement from the backfield. 6th, Hurley sent R.S. Lewis first up, and on his back 7th, there comes Butt Watcher. The trailer at the back is Charlie's Image. They race past the half. The Grinch has led it every step of the way. Getting the great journey inside second, Bold as Life. First up and driving third on the outside, that's R.S. Lewis. They race past the half in 1:01 and 1/5 seconds. Now to 5/8, the Grinch every step of the way on top, but he's got company outside second. R.S. Lewis is up to the saddle pad. Inside third, there's Bold as Life. Well spotted, and now tipping 3 deep fourth, there goes Butt Watcher. Down the back stretch they go to 3/4, the Grinch inside. Butt Watcher now for McNeil, sweeps up to take the front, 3/4 up, 1:32 and 1/5 seconds, and Butt Watcher, the reins are up in the air. McNeil's asking for more and getting it. After the 7/8 turn, second and final time, Butt Watcher by 4. The Grinch inside second, Bold as Life still races in along the pylons third. Charlie's Image moves to the outside fourth. They're in deep stretch now, and Butt Watcher, much the best this afternoon here in the third for McNeil. They'll win it by 3 open lengths. The Grinch held on for second with a field of 7 lining up behind the gate. Race 4 of the afternoon with a field of 7. From the rail out, 1 is One Night Fling and Joe Campbell. 2, She's a Hobby, Greg Bailey. 3, Pownell Bay Ed, Greg Sparling. 4, Darling Daughter and Frank McMaster. 5, Fernhill Nitro and Randy Ghetto. 6 outside, Basin View Lisa with Dave Kelly. 1 trailer, 8, Candid Moments and Angelo Camelli. Race 4 at the top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go. They're leaving out 4 wide here in the 4th race into the first turn. From the rail, One Night Fling to his outside, Pownell Bay Ed. Getting away 3rd inside, there She's a Hobby. Settling in along the rail 4th, Darling Daughter. 5th inside, Candid Moments. Then we get back to Fernhill Nitro. Basin View Lisa can see them all at the back. Straightening out down the back stretch to go to the opening quarter. Greg Sparling, he's got Pownell Bay Ed right up there on the lead here in the 4th. One Night Fling yielded and will sit the pocket 2nd. She's a Hobby gets away inside 3rd. 29-4. They race past the opening quarter. Pownell Bay Ed by 2 open lengths. One Night Fling sets up the pocket journey for Campbell 2nd. She's a Hobby races inside 3rd. Darling Daughter along the pylons 4th. Candid Moments is going to come first up 5th for Camille. Following on his back 6th, there's Fernhill Nitro. And at the back of the field, 7, Basin View Lisa. Racing in front of us first time, Pownell Bay Ed is going to be the fraction setter past the half. One Night Fling gets the perfect pocket journey inside 2nd. Half's up in 102 flat as they go to 5/8. Racing first up now on the outside 3rd, Candid Moment, She's a Hobby. Still there inside 4th. Inside 5th, Darling Daughter, then 2nd over 6th, Fernhill Nitro, and Basin View Lisa trails 7th. They straighten out down the back stretch, 2nd and final time. Pownell Bay Ed. Sparling hasn't even moved a line there, up front by 1.5 lengths. One Night Fling along all the way for the pocket journey 2nd. Candid Moments came first up, but has only got up to 3rd. They race past 3/4 in 1:33-1, and Fernhill Nitro is going to move 3 deep from the back 4th. 5th on the outside, Darling Daughter, She's a Hobby stayed in 6th, and Basin View Lisa trails 7th. They're off the 7/8 turn, 2nd and final time. Greg Sparling's going to try and get Pownell Bay Ed to the winner's circle. He's got company up on the far outside. Fernhill Nitro and Ghetto. Deep stretch now to the inside. One Night Fling. 4 of them across the track, right down to the wire. Looks like Pownell Bay Ed held on here to win it in the 4th. 3 of them across the track in a photo for 2nd. Now making his way back to the winner's circle here in this afternoon's 4th race is the unofficial winner. It's the 3, Pownell Bay Ed. Pownell Bay Ed is a 5-year-old, bay gelding by Rumpus Hanover from the dam TK Stormy by Smooth George. Arthur Kennedy Sydney's the owner. Greg Sparling trains and drives. Gate is moving its post time here for race number 5. The entries are lining up behind the gate. Race 5 this afternoon has a full field of 8 starters lining up from the rail out. 1 is Here's Harley and Angelo Camelli. 2 is Palfrey and Miles Heffernan. 3, P.W. Howard for Jake Jacobs. 4, Atlantic Temptation, Greg Sparling. 5, Classy Shanty, Bobby Campbell. 6 outside, Serena Thunder, John Hocko. Your 2 trailers, 7 Island Comet, Richie Barlick, and 8 Day Hall with Dave Kelly. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, 5th race is under recall. There's a recall here in the 5th. This afternoon's 5th race is at the top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go. They're off and pacing. Here's Harley, Atlantic Temptation. Those 2 fire out ahead of the rest of the field into the first turn. Getting away 3rd along the pylons. That's Classy Shanty. Racing at it inside 4th. There's Island Comet. 5th up on the outside as they go to the opening quarter. P.W. Howard, then Day Hall. We're back to Serena Thunder, and well back is Palfrey. Racing down the backstretch first time, Greg Sparling sent Atlantic Temptation to the front. Here's Harley yielded to sit 2nd. Classy Shanty got away 3rd. The opener's up in 29 3/5 seconds. Racing 4th is Island Comet. 5th inside is Day Hall, and he looks to the outside now to move first up for Kelly. 6th is P.W. Howard. Then we get back 7th to Palfrey, and the trailer Trailer at the back is Paul Free. Swinging off the 3/8 turn, they race in front of us for the first time. Pownell Bay Ed cutting out all the fractions early in this one. Here's Harley, gets the pocket journey second. Day Hall is going to braven up for Kelly and come first up third. They're at the half in 101 flat. Classy Shanties in along for the drive fourth. Outside fifth, second overs, P.W. Howard. Island Comet in along the pylon sixth. Then we get back 2 lengths to Serena Thunder, and Paul Free can see them all. Straightening out down the back stretch, second and final time. Your leader up front, Atlantic Temptation. Still the boss by 1. Here's Harley. Braves up in the 2-hole for Camille. Day Hall came first up. Now struggling on the outside third. Coming 132-1. They race past 3 corners. Far outside fourth. There's Serena Thunder. Inside fifth, Classy Shanty. They're coming off the 7/8 turn, second and final time. 3 wide. Here they come in the 5th race through the stretch. Inside Atlantic Temptation. Here's Harley and Camille. They slipped out of the 2-hole now and look to assume command. Far outside, Serena Thunder and Hako sweeping up from the backfield. Deep stretch now. Serena Thunder gets up to get it all here in the 5th. Here's Now parading back to the winner's circle is your unofficial winner here in race number 5. It's the 6th entry, Serena Thunder. She's a 7-year-old bay mare by Rumpus Hanover from Keystone Timeless by Nero. Owned by Charles Burns, Scotchtown, Nova Scotia. Charles does the training. Back-to-back winners for Serena Thunder. Second trip to the winner's circle when this becomes official. Here in race number 5 with the 6 in 2:04 flat. Race 6 of the afternoon has a full field of 8 starters lining up behind the gate. From the rail out, 1 is Emotional Time and Sean Link. 2, Our Little Emerson, John Hocko. 3, Hasty 3 with Russell McDonald. 4, Sabrina's Pride and Randy Ghetto. 5, Donmar Harmony for Joe Campbell. 6, Outside, Image of Sparkle, Rod Hurley. 2 trailers, 7, Here Comes the Sun, Miles Heffernan. And 8, Fast Lizzie, Harold LeBlanc Jr. Race 6 at the top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. An Emotional Time has fired out from the rail for Link as they race into that first turn. Getting away inside second is Our Little Emerson. Racing third and along the pylons, Fast Lizzie. Fourth, we go back to Here Comes the Sun. 5th, getting away Sabrina's Pride. 6th as they straighten out down the back stretch, Hasty 3. Then we go back to Donmar Harmony and Image of Sparkle at the back. Racing to the opening quarter, Emotional Time left from the rail and made the front for Sean Link. Inside second, Our Little Emerson. Opening quarters up in 30 seconds flat. Racing third along the rail, Fast Lizzie. Then getting away fourth, Here Comes the Sun. Gapping back 2 lengths in 5th, Sabrina's Pride. Then we get back to Hasty 3. Donmar Harmony starts to move from the backfield, and the trailer is Image of Sparkle. Swinging off the 3/8 turn, they set to straighten out in front of us for the first time. There's no pressure on the leader. Emotional Times led it every step of the way. Inside for the journey second, there's Our Little Emerson. First up, now Ghetto moves Sabrina's Pride to the outside, and Donmar Harmony picks up that cover 5th. Half's up in 1:03 and 1/5 seconds. Emotional Time to 5/8. Our Little Emerson locked in the box second. Ghetto's moved Sabrina's Pride first up now in the battle beyond down the backstretch third. Donmar Harmony well spotted second over for Campbell fourth. Inside 5th, Fast Lizzie. Then moving 6th to the outside, Image of Sparkle. We get back to Here Comes the Sun and Hasty 3 down the backstretch to 3/4. They're paired up here up front. 1:34-1. They race to 3/4. Emotional Time, Sabrina's Pride. Matching strides up front. Perfect journey for Our Little Emerson inside third. Image of Sparkle now moves straight deep from the backfield fourth. They're off the 7/8 turn. Second and final time. Sean Link's going to work. Emotional Time looks to wire this field here in the 6th. Sabrina's Pride outside second. Battles on for third. Deep stretch now. Emotional Time wires them here in the 6th for Link. Sabrina's Pride second. Looks like our little Emerson up the rail for third. Race 6 is under a judge's inquiry. Please hold all tickets. Here in race number 6, it's the unofficial winner, the one entry Emotional Time. Emotional Time is a 5-year-old brown mare by Raised Emotions from Dream is a Gypsy by Lemoyne, Hanover. Owned, trained, and driven to victory this afternoon by Sean Link. Second quarter breather in 33. The mare fired home in 30 seconds flat for a victory in 2:04 and 1. Here in the 6th, it's the one Emotional Time. Starters called the horses. It's post time here for race 7. They're lining up behind the gate. Race 7 of the afternoon has a full field of 8 lining up behind the gate. From the rail out, 1 Nothing to Chance and Greg Sparling. 2 Rhonda's Lessie and Richie Barluck. 3 Tempet Bosley for Jake Jacobs. 4 Twin Bee Casino, John Willie Beaton. 5 Amazing Mason and Joe Campbell. 6 Outside Sterling Castle, Sean Link. 2 Trailers, Moonlight Dawn, Julian Friesen and Island Excellent, Bob Wadden Jr. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing, Tempet Bosley, Nothing to Chance. The two of those fire out of there into the first turn. In along the rail third is Rhonda's Lessie, leaving out from the far outside fourth. There's Amazing Mason. Inside fifth, Moonlight Traveler. Then we get back sixth. The two early trailers at the back are Twin Bee Casino. Can see them all. Racing down the backstretch, the opening quarter. Tempet Bosley, Jake Jacobs. They've set up shop up front. Lead it by a length and a half. Nothing to Chance yielded second. Inside third, Rhonda's Lissy. Getting away fourth, Moonlight Traveler. Fifth round the turn is Island Excellent. Sixth, and moving to the outside, Sterling Castle. Then we have Twin Bee Casino and Amazing Mason now at the back. 30 seconds flat. They race past the opening quarter. Swing in front of us for the first time. Tempet Bosley up front. Nothing to Chance races at its second. First up and driving on the outside third is Sterling Castle. Rhonda's Lissy races inside along the pylons fourth. Half's up in 1:02. Moonlight Traveler is there fifth. Island Excellent inside sixth. Then we get back to Twin Bee Casino, and Amazing Mason can see them all at the back. They're at 5/8. Tempet Bosley's open up the lead to 2. Nothing to Chance looks to close in second. Racing first up third on the outside, Sterling Castle. Rhonda's Lissy still races in along the pylons fourth. Moonlight Traveler slipped out for Friesen to be second over fifth. Then Island Excellent sixth. Twin Bee Casino seventh. And at the back, Amazing Mason 3/4 up, 1:33. They're at 7/8. Tempet Bosley, Nothing to Chance. Sparling looks to pull the pocket, and there he goes. Battles on at the top of the stretch. Tempet Bosley inside, Nothing to Chance. Up on the outside, had the perfect 2-hole journey, and Sparling pounces. They're in deep stretch now. Nothing to Chance is going to be the winner here in the 7th. Up on the outside for second, fast closing Rhonda's Lissy. Tempet Bosley will be 3. Nothing to Chance here in the... Now parading back to the winner's circle in race number 7, it's the unofficial winner, the one entry, Nothing to Chance. She's a 4-year-old bay mare by Arts Conquest from Shop Till You Drop by Sansam. Owned and trained by Ambrose Lukeman, Sydney, Greg Sparling in the sulky. Second winner of the afternoon for Mr. Sparling. Gets the pocket journey here. Pounces in the stretch with 1 Nothing to Chance. Last quarter in 30 and 1. The mile 2:03 and 1/5. Starters called the horses. The gates rolling here for the 8th race of the afternoon. They're lining up. Eighth race this afternoon has a full field of 8 lining up behind the gate. From the rail out, 1 is Kimberly Angus and Miles Heffernan. 2, Woodmere Westerner for John Hocko. 3, Dusty Lane Marriage, Jake Jacobs. 4, Lisa's Power, Bob Wadden Jr. 5, Dusty Lane Lass, Greg Bailey. 6, Outside, Cape Breton Joe, Kevin Bailey. 2 trailers, 7, Windy Bay JJ for Joe Campbell. and the 8 is Calman and Harold LeBlanc Jr. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing, and they're 3 wide, leaving out into that first turn. From the rail, Kimberly Angus and Heffernan right to the top. Woodmere Westerner gets away second on the outside, and from the extreme outside, leaving there's Cape Breton Joe third. Inside fourth, Dusty Lane Marge. Fifth is Windy Bay JJ. Sixth and parked in the early going, Lisa's Power. Then we get back to Calman. And the early trailer is Dusty Lane last. They race to the opening quarter. John Hocko has sent Woodmere Westerner now to the top. Opens up by 2 open lengths. Inside second is Kimberly Angus. The opening quarter's up in 30 seconds flat. Cape Breton Joe found a seat there third, as did Lisa's Power racing fourth. Dusty Lane Marge is inside fifth, and Campbell's tipped Windy Bay JJ first up to the outside sixth. Following that cover seventh is Calman, and at the back of the field is Dusty Lane last. They straighten out in front of us for the first time, and there'll be 4 in and 4 out coming past the half. Woodmere, Westerner, and Hocko. Cape Breton Joe. Bailey didn't like the 3-hole. He's on to challenge. Half's up in 1:02 and 1/5 seconds. Windy Bay JJ now gets that second over toe, third on the outside. Kimberly Angus left alertly, still in the box fourth. Outside fifth and third over is Calman. Then inside sixth, Lisa's Power. At the back seventh, Dusty Lane Lass and Dusty Lane Marge. Down the back stretch they go to 3/4. Woodmere Westerner. Cape Breton Joe is up there matching strides on the outside. Windy Bay JJ well spotted out there third. Inside fourth is Kimberly Angus. 1:33. They race past 3/4. They're matching strides here up front. Woodmere Westerner, Cape Breton Joe. Windy Bay JJ outside third. Kimberly Angus inside fourth. They swing off the 7/8 turn second and final time. John Hocko tries to get Woodmere Westerner to the winner's circle here in the 8th. From the far outside, Windy Bay JJ. Inside Kimberly Angus. Deep stretch now. Woodmere Westerner here in the 8th for Hocko. Far outside second, Windy Bay JJ. Looks like Kimberly Angus will be 3. Last co-owned by Tom Hocko Jr. and John Gillis. Melissa Hocko does the training. John Hocko in the sulky. Good winning trip, 2:02-1 for the Colt. Last quarter in 29-1 for 2, Woodmere Westerner. Ninth race of the afternoon has a full field of 8 starters behind the gate. From the rail out, 1 is Donmar Lucky for John Hocko. 2 Lone Star Ryan and Kevin Bailey. 3 World Leader Jason McNeil. 4 is Farmer Man Bob Wadden Jr. 5 Nad Strovia and Angus Bates. 6 outside RM Cass Noisette and Greg Bailey. 2 trailers 7 Surreptitious Jake Jacobs. And the 8 DJ's on his way, Angelo Camelli. Race 9, top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. Great looking start in here. They're leaving out 4 wide into that first turn. Lone Star Ryan fires to the front with his usual early gate speed. Up second on the outside, there's World Leader. Inside, getting away third, DJ's on his way. Nad Strovia left alertly and will race from fourth. Inside fifth, Farmer Man. Moving up sixth, Surreptitious. Then Donmar Lucky. The early trailer is RM Cass Noisette. They race to the opening quarter. Lone Star Ryan. Kevin Bailey's got him up top again. Check out Surreptitious. Coming 3 wide early with his gate speed and Jacobs. Opening quarters up 29-1. And Surreptitious has cleared to the top. Inside second, Lone Star Ryan. DJ's on his way. Got away third. Parked out fourth now in the early going. That's World Leader. Moving up second over fifth, there comes Farmer Man. Inside sixth, Nad Strovia. Then at the back, seventh, RM Cass Noisette. Donmar Lucky can see them all. Racing past the half. In 1 minute and 1/5 seconds, Surreptitious to 5/8. World Leader's been parked every step of the way. Continues to move up for McNeil outside second. Inside third, Lone Star Ryan. Farmer Man got that perfect second over toe, but gapping out a bit fourth. DJ's on his way. Well spotted in along the rail fifth. Nad Strovia looks to move up from sixth. Then RM Cass Noisette and Donmar Lucky. They're matching strides. Battle on. Going to 3/4. Surreptitious. World leader lives on in 1:31 and 2 past 3/4. Outside third, well spotted Farmer Man. Lone Star Ryan would like some racing room inside fourth. Moving up on the outside, fifth, Ned Strovia, and then DJ's on his way. They're off the 7/8 turn, second and final time. World leader out the whole trip. Tries to get home for Jason McNeil, but Farmer Man comes on the outside. Deep stretch now. Farmer Man gets up for Wadden Jr. We're going to need a picture for second. Looks like world leader inside and Lone Star Ryan 3. Now making his way back to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner here in race number 9. It's the 4-entry Farmer Man. Farmer Man is a 7-year-old black horse by Largo from Star Potential by General Star. Owned by Bob Wadden, Glace Bay. Bob also does the training. Son Bob Wadden Jr. in the sulky. Last quarter in 30 and a fifth. When that becomes official, that will equal a lifetime best 2:01 and 1 for 4 Farmer Man. From the rail out, leaving inside, post position 1, Lexus Bandito and Joe Campbell. From 2, Lexus Forever and Randy Ghetto. Post position 3, Rhonda's fella, Bob Wadden Jr. From 4, Got to Be a Reason and Barry Bates. From post position 5, Mirage and Greg Bailey. 6 outside, How You Do That There and Jake Jacobs. 2 trailers, Scotty Dude, Angus Bates. Lone Star Fighter, Kevin Bailey. Race 10 is at the top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. Lexus Bandito, Lexus Forever. Fire out into the first turn. From the rail inside third, Scotty Dude. Getting away along the pylons fourth is Lone Star Fighter. Rhonda's fella settles into fifth. Then we get back sixth to Got to Be a Reason. The early trailers, How You Do That There. And at the back, Mirage. They're single file racing to the opening quarter. The give and go up front. Campbell let Lexus Forever take the top, but he wants it back this afternoon and clears past the opening quarter. 29 and 1. The opening quarter's up, and Lexus Bandito sets up shop on the front end. Lexus Forever races at it from second. Scotty Dude left alertly got away third. Lone Star Fighter inside fourth. Then we get back fifth to Rhonda's fella. Racing sixth, gapping out around the turn. How You Do That There. Mirage is seventh. And at the backfield, now pulled up, Got to Be a Reason. They race in front of us first time. Lexus Bandito will put up the halftime fractions. Inside second, Lexus Forever. Lone Star Fighter first up on the outside third. The half's up in a modest 1:02 and 1/5 seconds. Rhonda's fella second over toe fourth. Inside fifth, Scotty Dude. Mirage has set it up third over on the outside sixth. How You Do That There would have to sweep them from the back seventh. Down the back stretch to 3/4. They're matching strides up front in this one. Lexus Bandito, Lone Star Fighter, up and at him on the outside second. Lexus Forever, the pocket journey third. Rhonda's fella fourth. 1:32 and 1. They race past 3/4. Lexus Bandito, he's got to put away Lone Star Fighter, and now he's got Rhonda's fella coming 3 wide off the 7/8 turn. Lexus Forever inside fourth. Mirage is there fifth. They're tightly bunched, swinging off the turn, second and final time. Lexus Bandito, Lone Star Fighter, Rhonda's fella, deep stretch now. It's all Lexus Bandito in the finale. We're going to need a picture for second. Lone Star Fighter against Lexus Forever. Now making his way back to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner here in the 10th and final dash of the afternoon. It's the 2-entry Lexus Bandito. It's the 7-year-old bay gelding by Rustler Hanover from the dam Keystone Marla by Big Towner. Owned by Heather Hawkins, Sydney, Nova Scotia. Heather does the training. Joe Campbell in the sulky. That's the Pacers' second win of the season, 25th lifetime. When it becomes official, Lexus Bandito in the 10th,